two of these last night when I was preparing my show. I got one for me because I'm the mom and the man of the house, but also I got one for my son Liam because he's 10 and he's gonna love this thing. This is from Bell & Howell, a company that's been around for over 100 years, and it's not like the headlamps that you see out there. This one is so much more advanced, you guys. It is a tactical style, high performance headlamp. It's adjustable, you don't have to worry. You can have the hugest head like me, and you're gonna be able to adjust it, but it's also elastic and stretchy, so you see you're gonna get it on. But the point of differentiation is the actual light itself. It's got 4 different modes. You're gonna be able to even zoom in and out with this amazing thing. So, you know, concentrate the beam of light, or go ahead and fan it out. Whether you're enjoying the great outdoors, or you work outdoors, or you know, you're a camper, a hiker, a fisherman, or maybe you just wanna use it to walk the dog, or guess what? It's the official start of storm season. I know here in Florida, we're all terrified of the hurricanes. Get it for your emergency kit. It's got lots of features. It's very different from the ones you find out there. We are very busy already. It's a 4.6 star customer pick, and what's even more impressive, lifetime limited warranty. When a company stands behind their product, it's like nobody's doing that anymore. I mean, for me, that's a head turner. That's impressive. To tell us all about it is my good friend Lou Caputo. Lou, I ordered 2 of these last night. Welcome back, dear.
Well, thank you.
I think
That's
it's
really great to hear. I've got several of these that I own personally, and I use them way more often than I ever thought I would, which is crazy because, like, right now, for instance, I'm not actually down by HSN. I'm up in Ocala, and there's a lot of places up here where there's no streetlights. So when I walk the dogs at night, when I walk around my property, I wear this headlamp all the time. So I can use my hands if I'm carrying firewood or, you know, whatever I'm doing. It's great to have both hands. Now, a lot of features on this, Leslie. You're really going to love it because, you know, we talk about the light that's in this. This has a surface mount device LED in it, what they call an SMD LED, and it's actually focusable. So I can go from a floodlight all the way down to a spotlight just by pulling on the end of this. The end of this actually comes in and out and extends. By pressing the button on the side, that's the highest setting on there. That's the high. There's your low. And then this is the strobe light that's built into it. And the strobe light's awesome if you're riding a bike, if you're trying to, you know, walk with traffic against the traffic or something like that at night. It's absolutely perfect for that. This fits any size head. I can tell you that because I've got a big head, okay? And I can wear this. And one other feature on the back of this, Leslie, I don't know if you ever noticed this, but there's a red light on the back of this as well on the outside of the battery pack, and it stays fully illuminated whenever the light's on or when it's flashing. The red light back here will flash as well. So tons of features on this. I think dads, grads, everybody's going to love these.
Agreed. And, you know, you don't have to be a person that is an outdoorsman. You know, it could be a person that loves to exercise outdoors. Now you're not limited to only exercising in the daylight. You know, it could be a person that actually works for a living outdoors and needs their hands. And now I said I bought it because I was going spelunking, Lou, but I'm not going spelunking, right? But I'm just saying there are so many reasons. And the ones you find out there are kind of wimpy. It's like, turn it on, turn it off. You know, this has so many features, and even the way you could pivot it and direct it to where you want to see, you don't get that in a headlamp. You never find those, and if you do, they're a lot more than $20.
Well, and the weird thing about that is that when you're walking at night, you end up staring at the ground. If you can see, I've got one on my head now. I can aim this light straight down. So it's going to illuminate the ground in front of me, so I can, you know, be working, and I don't have to, like, look, you know, aim my head to look at the light, and I can also aim it anywhere I want to go. So I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to turn the lights off in here just so you could get a feeling for how bright the light is that comes off of this. And I want you to notice, too, I actually have daylight coming in through the window behind me, and look how bright this is. It's fighting the daylight back there, so you get a really good idea. The other thing I mentioned earlier, Leslie, is that you could focus it. See how I can focus that down to a really, really narrow beam? Now, what that is right there, it's taking that beam and turning it into a spotlight. That's what you can see from 5 miles away. You're going to be amazed at the distance that you can get. But most of the time, you're going to leave it full up like this. And if I just tilt that down a little bit, I can comfortably walk down the street and see everything in front of me. If I wanted to see what's in front of me on the table here, look at this. Just tilt that straight down. Now I can work on something right in front of me. I've got the light right there. So a lot of great features on this. And it's lightweight. It's comfortable. I mean, like I said, I've got a giant head, and this feels good to me. And oftentimes it's very hard for me to find a hat or a light or anything that feels comfortable on my head.
Lou, it's impressive that it has a manufacturer's lifetime limited warranty. You don't get that, and you don't get it, especially in this price range. You know, that's impressive, because even though it's something that's affordable, I still don't want it to be garbage. I don't want it to be junk, you know? This is item number 546693. We are very busy. It's quite simply one of the most customizable headlamps that I've ever seen. Customer pick, 4.6 stars. I bought it because I love, you know, it's my zen time when I actually get away from the children at night. I walk the dog, and I try to walk him for a really long time. It's just when I come back to myself at night. But you know, maybe for you, it's something you want to keep in the car. You want to keep it maybe in your emergency kit. You know, we are officially kicking off summer storm season right now, June 1st. At the end of the day, it's just something that is very, very useful, and light gives you that peace of mind. If you live in an old house, you've had the power outages, you just know, and the truth is, sometimes we don't even have enough candles or enough lamps or enough lanterns to light up the house. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to have one for every member in the family?
Yeah. Well, you know, and I like to do a lot of stuff with my hands. I fix things around the house. I do a lot of DIY projects. And this is perfect for me. Yeah, I've got flashlights that I can hang. You know what I mean? I've got flashlights that I can stick to things. I've got all kinds of flashlights. But there's something about having a light that looks where I look. So anytime I turn my head, that light's going exactly where my eyes are. And that's amazing. And then the other thing, too, is the fact that I can aim it. You know, because sometimes I don't need to see what's straight there in front of me. I want to see what's on the ground in front of me while I'm walking, you know? And this, I'll tell you something, in this small room that I'm in right now, when I go back like this, and if I turn that light off again, if I go back like this and look at the wall, it doesn't look like a very big circle until I start stepping back. And then you start to get the idea. Right now it's floor to ceiling, all the way up and down. It's got about 10-foot ceilings in here. So you can see right there that the farther away you are, the brighter that light is. But that's what's so cool about this, Leslie. I mean, you hit the nail on the head before. This light, the quality of it is exceptional. And typically when you buy lights like this, you get incandescent bulbs in them. That's how a lot of them come. These are 40 times brighter than incandescent bulbs. And that's a huge feature.
It also is really comfortable. I know you've got the elasticized straps, but you also have these great areas where you can go ahead and customize the fit. So if you got a big giant head like Lou and I, you're still gonna get this on your noggin. Lou, it's all the brain we have, I know. And then here's the thing too, in the $20 range, to be able to have all those modes, I mean, even the flashing mode, like heaven forbid your car breaks down, you could even have one in the car, because now at least, gosh, you're visible.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's for. I'll tell you what, or even if you're just out near a road at night. I mean, you know, so many times we forget that drivers necessarily can't see us. Even if you're wearing light colored clothing, sometimes it's hard. So that's why for me, if I'm walking the dog at night, this is what I got going on. And it's flashing on the front and the back. Right here on the battery pack, it's flashing right back there. So you've got that added feature as well. You know, when you add it all up, this is the kind of gift you give to somebody, and they look at it and go, wow, this is really cool, you know? That's the thing, it's different.
It is, and it's something that you don't really think to buy yourself. You know, it's like, unless you're a person that you know, is an outdoors person, or a person that camps a lot or hikes a lot or jogs outdoors, you don't really think about, ooh, I need to buy a headlamp today. Like you just don't buy it for yourself.